Let's do another example. Find the Maclaurin series for the function f of x equals to sine x. In other words, find the Maclaurin series for sine x. So you know that Maclaurin series centered at 0. So we just have to find the derivative of all the derivative of at least up to the 3 or 4 of the function, and then make that as our coefficient of the Maclaurin series. So just like before, we start with finding the derivative of our function. So this is our function. F of x is sine x, and our first derivative is cos x, and the derivative of sine x is cos x, and the second derivative, which is another derivative of f of x, second derivative of cos x will be negative sine x, and then the third derivative of our function, derivative of sine x is cos x, so it still maintain the negative, and the fourth derivative, just write down 4, is derivative of cos x. It will be negative sine x, so negative with negative is cancelled, therefore we only end up with positive sine x. And if we continue, f5 will be come back to cos x. Okay, so in here will become f5, okay, f5 of x, and then f6, because it's recycling. Okay, this one will be cos again, just like before. It comes back to the beginning there. Okay, let me just cancel that. And then this is the same as our f6 of x, and then this is the same as our f7 of x, and then this is the same as our f8. Alright, so now we start to substitute our x, in this case starting center equals to 0, or center at 0 as Maclaurin, because we are dealing with Maclaurin series. So we just have to find what is the value of cos 0 and so on. Okay, so for the first one, f, let me just run. So maybe I should put the line like that. So for the first one, f of x of sine x, sine 0 is in this case 0. Let me just write down like that, maybe, if it's clear for you. Meaning sine 0, let me just clearly write down here, sine 0 is 0, and then for the first derivative, which is cos 0 equals to 1, and then for the second derivative, which is 0, or the second derivative is sine, negative sine 0 will still become 0 for the second, and then for the third, similarly, for 0 will be negative cos 0 become negative 1, and the fourth is sine 0 is 0, and this again, this value of cos is the same as the f number 5 of x. This is the same as f6 of x. This is not to the power of 6, and this is the 6th derivative, 5th derivative of function, the 7th derivative of the function, this is the 8th derivative of the function, like that. Okay, so once we have all the information of our coefficient, yeah, this is our coefficient. By the way, we've been working out the coefficient. We can then start to put all these coefficient into our series. I don't know if you remember Maclaurin series. So our function expansion, our function was originally sin x, and the Maclaurin series expansion for our series is, for the first one is the original function, the original function at x equals to 0 in this case, and then this is sin x, yes, sin x, sorry, not sin x, x only, yeah, x minus 0 to the power of 0 all over 0 factorial plus the first derivative of x equals to 0. We just put everything first, okay. This is Maclaurin, so we can expect will simply be, I should just write down x, yeah. Let me just write down x to the power of 1, okay. And then this is 1 factorial because everything is minus 0 anyway, okay. And then the second derivative of x equals to 0 divided by 2 factorial times x to the power of 2, and then the third derivative of x at 0, which we're going to substitute later on after this, times x to the power of 3, and we just continue until 4 probably, or 5, f fourth of 0 x to the power of 4, okay, divided 4 factorial, and maybe 5. Actually, let me do more. The next one is f5 of 0 x to the power of 5 divided by 5 factorial plus, and the next one is 7, okay, 6 x6 at 0 by the way, and then 6 factorial and so on. Maybe just stop for now, okay. So we start substituting our coefficient from the above information. So the Maclaurin series expansion of sin x, in this case, where the first term here will be f of 0. I don't know if you remember f of 0 here, the value of 0 is 0. So we have 0 in here. 0. Let me just be clear. 0, and then for the first derivative, this one is positive 1. Positive 1 times x. 1 times x to the power of 1 divided by 1 factorial. And then the next term is 0, sadly. Second derivative is 0, then the whole thing will become 0. 0 x2 divided by 2 factorial, and then the next term, so the first, okay, first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, the third derivative is negative 1, so negative 1 actually, so this is actually negative x to the power of 3 because it's x minus 0 of 3 factorial. That's the third factorial, and the fourth factorial is surprisingly 0. Okay, and then the fifth derivative, as you can see, is positive. Let me just double check. Fourth derivative is 0. Okay, fourth derivative, and the fifth derivative is that one is positive. Okay, positive 1. I should just write down, I should detail this, I should give detail x. Okay, this is 1 and then this is 0, x to the 4 divided by 4 factorial, and then the next one is 5. As you can see, the 5th factorial is that one, is positive 1 x to the power of 5 factorial, and then the next one after 5 is 0. So this is 0 x to the 6 factorial, and then the next one 6 is negative 7, negative 1 7, negative 1 x to the 7 over 7 factorial plus dot dot dot. Okay, so we have a couple of we have a couple of 0. As you can see, we have 0, and then this is 0, and then this is 0, this is 0. So we only have x to the power of 1, x to the power of 3 negative sign, x to the power of 5 positive sign, x to the 7 negative sign. So that's the summary at the moment. Oops, let me just write in green and red. So the Maclaurin series expansion for sine x in this case is simply b. The summary will be x to the power of 1 factorial. Gonna leave it like that, and then negative. Oh, forgot to write the negative sign. So we have positive and then we have negative. This is to the power of 1, this is to the power of 3 over 3 factorial, and then we have positive, positive x to the power of 5 divided by factorial, and we have negative x to the power of 7 over 7 factorial, and then we have dot dot dot. Okay, following the patterns. So number 1, we have alternating sign, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and number 2, we have an odd number of function. Okay, we have odd number of function 1 3 5 and 7, and then yeah, we just have to work out what will be the short form, or if you like, okay, the short form of our function, in this case sine x, in terms of Maclaurin series. Okay, the short Maclaurin series expansion of the sine x expansion, if you like. Confusing. So sine x in this case. Okay, so let me just so we have an odd number of 1 3 5 7 like that. Okay, as our denominator as well as in our power here. Okay, and I don't know if you remember the formula for an arithmetic sequence. This is to be the first, okay, the first one, an. Okay, the formula is for the arithmetic is, so this is a1, yeah, this is a1 basically, and then a2, a3, and so on, a4. The formula for an of an arithmetic series is given as a1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by the difference. In this case, the difference in this arithmetic series is 2. As you can see here, the difference equals to 2, and our a1 here is 1. Okay, and then our an, meaning the nth number or n sequence, yeah, the first one is a1 is 1, and then just write down n minus 1, and then the difference is 2. So just proceed an to be just write down 1 plus 2n minus 2, and therefore an equals to 2n minus 1. That would be the 2n minus 2 minus 1. Yes, that's correct. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. That would be our power series. Okay, so we can summarize this Maclaurin series expansion in the form of, okay, let me just write down here. So sine x, in this case we can write down as a sigma notation starting from 0 to infinity as, how do you write this, x, okay, x to the power of 2n minus 1, 2n minus 1 all over, the first one is 1, so 2n minus 1. And in order to account for the alternating sign, we have to add -1, let's say -1 to the power of n first, and then check. So this is our series, yeah. So the first starting from 0, so let me just, I think there's a mistake here. Maybe -1 times 2n, sorry, -1 n plus 1, that's it, that's fine. Okay, so starting from n equals to 0, so it cannot be okay, 2n 1 minus 2 is -1, 2n -1s, let me see, and then here, okay, looks like the sign here must be 2n plus 1 rather than, okay, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 1. So in here I think we don't ignore, I mean we just ignore the number 1, we starting from 3, okay. If we start from 3, okay, then we have 2n plus 1. So 3 plus n minus 1 times the difference, okay, the difference is 2, so we have 2n, so we have 3 plus 2n minus 2, so we have 2n plus 1, like that. Then the whole thing is correct, and then we don't have to include n plus 1, we simply -1 raised to the power of 1. Let me see. Right, now let's try again. If starting from n equals to 0, so 0 times 2 is 0 plus 1 equals to x, which is our first term here. 2 times 0 plus 1, so this 1. Okay, we forgot to mention that it has to be 2n plus 1 factorial to make it the same as our expansion, Maclaurin expansion. And then 0, alright, actually this is n plus 1. Wait, yes. That will be the formula. So if you put starting from n equals to 0, 0 plus no, so I think the first one was correct, we don't have to multiply, so we just use to the power of n like that. So n equals to -1 to the power of 0 is simply 1. Okay, when it is number 1, so it will become negative, which is the second, and this is the second term here. Second term here is 1, so if -1 to the power of 1 is negative sign, this is negative sign also. If it is 1, 2n plus it become 3. So at n equals to 1 is 2 plus 1, x equals to 3, this is x to the power of 3, okay. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, become 3 factorial, this is 3 factorial, so everything now is correct. Okay, if it is 0, this is 1 factorial. If it is 1, this is 3 factorial, and so on. Okay, that would be our Maclaurin series for sin x. So sin x is sigma from n equal to 0 to infinity of x raised to the power of 2n plus 1 all over 2n plus 1 factorial times negative 1 to the power of n.